So don't worry about uh, uh, the toughness of the subject. It's really a very interesting subject to pursue your career in. So, ma'am, for today's session, I like to take it as more of an interactive session. I don't prepare a detailed presentation about uh, agriculture carriers since it cannot be uh, done in the 1 week time. Have been in the last 4 days we have been in farmer trainings. But I'm having a presentation which take them to briefly on what we are doing and why agriculture needs to be taken as a career if people have it as options. So let me share my screen.
Wanted to allow them to unmute.
People have options. So let me share my screen.
Yeah, so once the video is done, I'll give that rights to them.
Okay, is my PPT visible, ma'am? Is my screen? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay. I am from Grow Your Farms Private Limited. You know about startups. I don't know whether you are aware about the startups. Startup means a innovative company starting in any field of any fields. In agriculture field, we have this agri-tech startup called Grow Your Farms. Here, we are helping our farmers who are our feeds us by producing variety of crops ranging from paddy, wheat, sugarcane, and vegetable fruits, peppers, so everything. So here in Grow Your Farms, we have an agronomist who are graduate on in agriculture and horticulture. I will tell you what is difference between agriculture and horticulture. So here we have a set of agronomists and horticulturists uh, whom they will help our farmers who are our customers uh, in the crop production. From they will provide what is the distance between a plant to plant they need to maintain for each crops and what is the fertilizer you have to apply at which stage of the plant. Everybody of everyone. I hope everyone visited at least in your lifetime, like farming fields, and some of you might have been coming from a farming family. Uh, so, and in Chennai, maybe your mother or father will be doing terrace farming. So you will be able to connect between what I'm saying. I hope. So we are helping farmers to provide which fertilizers needs to be applied at which stages. What are the agriculture inputs ranging from seeds, fertilizers, pesticides. There are a number of inputs like medicines to the livestock like goats, sheep, uh, hens, and the cows. So we are helping to them. So here we have a mobile application where here we are joining in through Zoom. So like that, in farming also, farmers are now started using mobile applications to get solutions. So here we have a Grow Your Farms mobile application. It is available for all crops. There are majorly 60 plus crops. Crops means nothing but a plant, you know. In that application, they can able to purchase like Amazon. In Amazon, we get all we can purchase everything, right? Groceries, books, pencils, shoes, so everything we can purchase. Right? So like that, in our application, farming related tools, medicines, and products, farmers can able to purchase. And weather advisory in newspapers, you can see farmers are affected by major rainfall in Tanjavur. The entire paddy field is vanished due to heavy rainfall. So you might have gone through such type of news in TVs and newspapers, right? So they need a weather advisory. So we provide them the weather advisory like that. So this is what uh, we are providing to farmers. For that, we are having a group of agricultural graduates, horticulture graduates who have done their undergraduation, post graduation, or doctorate in agriculture and allied fields in order to deliver that to our farmers who feeds us. So, before taking into the session, agriculture careers, we need to understand what is agriculture and why agriculture needs to be taken as a career, and what is a difference. What is the difference it will make? You all know about global warming and environmental pollutions. So agriculture is one of the one of the major contribution for the environmental pollution. Also seen as the major this reduce the global warming. So that is what the scientists from various countries and United Nations, everyone is pushing on. So that's why we all talk about agriculture, importance of agriculture. In your everyday news, you hear about new schemes in agriculture. Many talks revolving around the word agriculture. So why it is important? So now health. So agriculture by using more and more of chemical pesticides, chemical inputs in agriculture for food production, uh, to avoid the damages causing by various diseases for the plants and various insect pests. Farmers are habituated to using more and more of chemical pesticides to the crops. So ultimately, it reaches the fruit part, reaches the vegetables, and what we are consuming. We are consuming those vegetables, fruits, and so it affects our health, human health. It is a reason behind various diseases and various health issues. Disease and soil degradation. Earlier you might be hear from your grandfather and grandmother. Like earlier, this area is full of fresh crops, full of fresh agricultural produce. But now it is empty. So you might hear these things from you, from your grandparents, or even from your parents while going in any trip or uh, through the villages. So the reason behind this, nowadays every second 1 acre of land is getting soil is getting degraded, loses its quality to produce a crop by its own. And you can see lot of water bodies covered with green color plants. That's algae. It is caused by usage of these chemical inputs. And so these are the various reasons which we surrounding around us. So for providing a solution, agriculture is a important tool. Agriculture is the only tool which have a capacity uh, uh, to getting the productive stage of like without any pollution. So once in your life, you need a doctor, a lawyer, policeman, preacher. But every day, 3 times a day, we need a farmer, right? Because we uh, In my school days, I used to eat 4 times a day. Every 4 times we need a farmer. Like so, agriculture. This particular sentence itself shows the importance of agriculture when compared to any other sector, maybe medicine or anything. Agriculture is very important for us because everyone need food every time. So in agriculture, so I hope you have understanding about what have been shared. So in agriculture, the present lecture will divide it into what are the courses available after your +2 and after your 10th standard. That thing I will share you. And what are the careers available in after this graduation in agriculture? Then how it can help you to pursue TNPSC or uh, Union Public Service Commission exams like IAS, Indian Foreign Service. So these things. So I have divided into three parts. In career part, I have divided the jobs and also opportunities to become entrepreneurs in agriculture. So this is what I will take you through. The careers in what are the courses available? So diploma, undergraduation, post graduation, and doctorate, PhD. So these four, as like any other sector, here also available. In diploma, unlike uh, other sectors, in agriculture field there are only limited courses available, like diploma in agriculture, diploma in horticulture. So I like to ask, do you know what is horticulture? Ma'am, is our students aware about what is horticulture?
Yeah, 1 minute, sir. I'll give them the access.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, from here we can give them the access to unmute, ma'am. Yeah, yes. Jayashree, Avinash, Krishna, yeah, they have told garden farming. Yeah, yes. So agriculture, yeah, everyone, what you have told is correct. Exactly. The main difference which you can remember is in agriculture, it covers all the aspects, like including horticulture. It covers. Majorly in agriculture, we study about field crops like uh, paddy, rice, wheat, maize, millets. So these crops and these crops we will be studying in agriculture. Majorly agricultural crops we will be calling. But in agriculture also you'll be studying about all kind of crops, livestock, everything will be studying. But in it covers yeah, all subjects, all aspects in a manner like in a lighter manner. It covers. So you get a complete. I can say Eugene agriculture itself. Itself holding a like doctorate like program. Even in the parliament, there were discussions to provide doctor state to BSc agriculture or BSc horticulture graduates. So it's a diverse course. Agriculture is. In horticulture, you strictly mainly study about vegetables, fruits, and spices. So this is a difference, crop-wise difference. It is flowers, vegetables, fruits, and the spices you will be studying in horticulture. So this is a ornamental plants. Yeah, yes, you'll be studying in horticulture, and in masters there is particular separate course like landscaping, ornamental plants, like that. So I will come to it. So in diploma, there is a two major courses available in almost all campuses. that is diploma in agriculture and horticulture. So it is again 2-year course. Here in diploma, like other diplomas, here you will be gaining more practical knowledge in the field. Half of your academics will be in the agricultural farms only in diploma courses. And in diploma, there is also a dairy farming, dairy technology in diploma courses also available. But that is limited to some of the campuses in Tamil Nadu as well as the country. And in UG, you have yeah, n number of options in agriculture. That is agriculture, BSc Honors Agriculture, BSc Honors Horticulture, and BTech Agricultural Engineering, and BSc Animal Husbandry. Animal husbandry is nothing but about managing livestock, studying about livestock. And there is a BSc Genetic and Plant Breeding, introducing new varieties, new crop varieties in each crops. So that is come under genetics and plant breeding. So here we have the BSc genetics and the plant breeding. You can take notes on it. And here we have soil and water management. So this particular soil and water management, genetics and plant breeding, these courses have more weightage in to study in foreign universities after your UG. And there is a environmental engineering. So environmental engineering nowadays, 40% of syllabus it will cover about revolving around agriculture aspects of environmental engineering courses are available. It's available in TNU. In Tamil Nadu, it is available in TNU Coimbatore campus. And here we have forestry, particularly studying about forestry, BSc forestry, and BSc fisheries studies we have, BTech fisheries we have. So these are the number of courses we have. So agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, genetics and plant breeding, soil and water management, and forestry. Then in BTech we have agriculture engineering, fisheries. Also we have environmental engineering and dairy technology. So these are the subjects here. And now there is a new courses also introduced in agri-business management, BSc level also. In some of the campuses, it has been introduced. So these are the career in UG you have. So in PG, it narrowed down. In agriculture, you will be studying about the seeds, agronomy, pathology. In medical also, we have a human pathology in medicine. Here we have a plant pathology. Those who study agriculture also are called as a plant doctors for plants, because they are curing the diseases and pest attacks in the causing to the plants. Here in agriculture, we cover everything, all subjects. In masters, separately you will be studying about like agronomy, seed production, soil science, genetics, and the plant breeding. Here you are also having agriculture as a common subject as well. Also, MSc, Masters in Horticulture as well. Yeah. So, who is the Praveen Raj? Praveen Raj. Praveen Raj, your audio is on mute. So please mute your audio. Yeah. In masters, you'll be having a lot of options to pursue. And in masters for agriculture graduates, one of the biggest choices, one of the major choice will be ABM. Like we have MBA. Like this, we have ABM, Agri Business Management. It's one of the very important course to pursue after graduation in agriculture. If you are looking for entrepreneurial career or to working in any higher positions in any organizations or even for UPSC, it will help a lot. So, agri business management. Uh, so, in career wise, the salary part will be there, right? So, um, in agriculture, when in my term, agriculture career is being seen as one of the major immediate choice after medical. Agriculture is seen as a uh, promising career opportunity for the students. Um, but now there are number of colleges have been increased. Uh, in my term, only 25 colleges are there, but now it is more than 100 plus colleges are there in Tamil Nadu itself. So number of courses also increased, number of seats also increased. So it is become uh, earlier before 4 years, a person with agriculture graduate uh, must have must be in some of the jobs in agriculture, or he or she might have started his own venture or business in agriculture. But now the number of yeah, yes, sir. So, do you want to share anything more? Yeah, in 10 minutes, I can complete my lecture.
Then carry on, sir.
Yes, okay. Um, so now it is becoming like engineering. More number of graduates are coming out, but and jobs are also creating on the way. So to be competent in the field, only UG course is not enough. You need to gain PG course as well. You need to pursue after your undergraduation. You need to pursue post graduation as well, depending upon your interest on which fields, which career options you need to go. And we have PhD. At this stage, I no need to go more about it. Yeah. What is nano agriculture? It's uh, nano agriculture. We have these courses in few agricultural colleges. We have also organic farming specialization in basic agriculture itself. We have basic organic agriculture courses in Chandigarh. I myself studied in Lovely Professional University. It is located in Punjab, in Jalandhar. Uh, in Chandigarh, these courses are available. It's an emerging course. It's a good course. If you have interest, you can pursue that as nano technology in agriculture. Yes. So in PhD, there are a number of courses. It's entirely depend upon the interest. But in agriculture, PhD is considered as uh, not so welcoming career option for almost 90% of the graduates. Only if you are want to become a lecturer or a research scientist, you can pursue a doctorate in agriculture. Otherwise, masters is more than enough to create a lot of changes in your career. This is the courses, and what are the uh, uh, career options? What are the roles after your graduation you can get? So there is an agronomist, horticulturist. Those who are uh, those who completed medicine, we call them as doctor, right? So like that, here it is called agronomist or horticulturist. So here you have a career option called the agronomist. horticulture. Then there is a career option for lecturer. For to become a lecturer in agriculture, you need to complete UG, post graduation. Then you need to complete PhD. Now PhD is mandatory to be a lecturer in agriculture. Then there is a administrative rules in governments, like agricultural officers in every village. There is an every block. There is a three agricultural officers. So we call them agricultural officer, agriculture assistant agriculture officer. Those who studied only study diploma, right? They will be eligible for AAOs. In promotion, they can promote to higher positions based on the experience. So similarly, there is a department, horticulture department. So in agriculture, in government, in agriculture, there are total 9 departments where agriculture graduates can get jobs. That is agriculture department, horticulture department, agriculture engineering, animal husbandry, fisheries, forestry, and machineries. Agri engineering, it covers machineries, these aspects as well. And there is a environment. It's a state-wise body. And here there are total 9 departments where agriculture graduates can are given first preference, and in agriculture, horticulture, agri engineering, only agriculture graduates are eligible in that. Here there is a every village there is a agriculture officer. The salary for them ranging from starting from 37,000 to 1,70,000. It is ranging in for AOs and AHO. AHOs is agriculture assistant horticulture officer, and there is a HO, horticulture officer. Like a agriculture officer, there is a horticulture officer in every for every village blocks. It is available. And AE, agriculture engineer, district level, taluk level, AEs are available. Then forest officers. So that also agriculture and forestry graduates are eligible. For these roles, only BSc level is eligible, and diploma level is itself eligible to get these government jobs. So you can see most of the graduates part we do after graduation. They go for TNPC preparation and UPSC preparation to pursue to get jobs in these governments. But I can suggest it is only 5% jobs you can get through this government mechanisms. Remaining 95%, you can by pursuing lot of career options, you can do lot more wonders in those areas only. And highest position in district level for agriculture is a joint director of agriculture. So he is the agriculture for agriculture next to district magistrate. That is this collector, district collector. Joint director of agriculture is those who look agriculture. And similarly, DD for horticulture. It is next to joint director of agriculture. Horticulture DD is there, and AE, agriculture engineer, district agriculture engineer is there. So Supreme is joint director of agriculture in every district. So that is the thing. And every block level, additional director of agriculture. This career option is there. Then in private, also in I forgot, like in UPSC, there is a agriculture Indian Forestry Service, IFOS. So for that, only agriculture and science graduates are eligible. In science also only botany, zoology graduates are eligible. Environmental engineering, soil and water management, so genetics and plant breeding. So these crops, these field graduates are only eligible to appear in that. Every year, more than 110 plus Indian Forestry Service opening is there, and it is being filled with Union Public Service Commission, same syllabus as like IAS. Only in mains, you'll be having more number of, instead of general studies, you'll be having more number of agriculture and forestry related papers they'll be having. This is the career options. And in TNPSC, we have this JD, AD, EAOs. So group 4, group 1, group 2. So these questions are available through in TNPSC, and every state there is a state public service commission. So you can question. And in private, what are the options available? So there are in agriculture more than 6,000 plus companies are there. 6,000 plus companies. Now every year more than 1,500 companies are being created in agriculture. So this is the thing, and there is a option called farmer producer companies. You know, in India there are more than 40,000 farmer producer companies on there. In that, only agriculture graduates are agriculture and agri sector graduates are eligible to get any roles. These huge opportunities are available for agriculture, and every year, note this point, every year 1,500 plus companies are under creation. I have started my company in 2021. So in that year itself, around 750 plus new companies are created in agriculture. So it is getting increased to 1,000, more than 1,500. So like that. So there are more number of jobs are also created in agriculture, because there is a huge gap in this sector. If you get back to my earlier presentation, like what are the issues related to agriculture in case of soil pollution, environmental pollution, global warming, and health issues. So agriculture is a answer to it. So here we have agronomist, agricultural sales manager, agricultural specialist, research scientist, agricultural economist. So like this type of farm manager and entrepreneur. So these are the major career options available. In agriculture, there is seeds. There is a divisions like seed, the seeds, vegetable seeds, fruit seeds, all kind of crop seeds. Then fertilizers. So Akshay have told about nanotechnology. So there is in fertilizers, the revolution now we are seeing is a nanotechnology. Instead of 50 kg bags, 50 gram is enough per acre. Per acre. So that is the magic of nanotechnology. So like this options are available. Then fertilizers, pesticides. Pesticide is like medicines, or there is difference of opinions on that. So no, pesticides we can call it as medicines for plants, and medicines for livestock, which we call veterinary medicines. There are different segments, and animal feeds, feeds for animals. In your advertisements in TV also, you can able to see some of the advertisement related to animal feeds, livestock feeds. So there are number of products available in agriculture. So for that, there is options like sales officer for seeds, sales officer for fertilizers, agriculture sales officer for pesticides. So like this options are available. So for pesticides, if you study entomology, it is particularly about studying about plant pests, like insect pests, about affecting agriculture and also helping agriculture. Honeybees are helping agriculture, right? So like this type of courses, career options is available. So for in agriculture, if you studied completed masters, the opening is between in your period it would be more than 30,000 per month. So this in agriculture starting salaries being from 30,000 only in private. That's why more number of people are going to government jobs. So that is the case. And if you complete a diploma, the career started from just 15,000 per month. So that is a contender, but it is getting increased. And there is a lecturer option. So I know not to talk more about it, because once you complete a PhD, you will be having, you can able to become a lecturer in in any fields of agriculture, depending upon what course you do in the masters and your PhD. Uh, Here, there is an important aspect called entrepreneurs. Unlike other, it is a very important. Unlike other sector like engineering, medicines, or anything, those who studied in agriculture, those who study in agriculture, to become an entrepreneur, to become a businessman, to stand in your own legs, agriculture provides you n number of opportunities. 10 times more opportunities than compared to other any other engineering or anything. Agriculture provides you more number of opportunities. That's why, out of 100 agriculture companies, 90 plus companies are being started from non-agriculture graduates. People who pursued engineering, they come into, they shift to agriculture. Why? Because agriculture provides lot of opportunities. Agriculture is a mother of all sectors. Mother of all sectors is agriculture, right? Everybody needs food. More than that, every sector needs raw materials for that produce. So agriculture is a supplier of those raw materials, right? So agriculture provides lot of opportunities if you want to become an entrepreneur, want to become a rural entrepreneur, want to become a village entrepreneur. So agriculture provides you lot of opportunities. Uh, oh, I will tell you how it differs. So one of the parameter you can see is 90 plus companies are out of 100, 90 companies are started by non-agriculture background, engineering, medical graduates are coming back to agriculture. So there is a lot of space for agriculture graduates to be more competent and to start your career as an entrepreneur in agriculture. Here, you are very much aware about organic agriculture. So in cities, there is a more need for urban farming, organic agriculture. When we set up stalls in anywhere in Chennai or any metro cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, more than half of the audience coming. Uh, you might have visited expos, right? You'll be having stalls. You will be seeing stalls. So when we set up stalls, more than 50% of audience in the city part will be your mothers or fathers. Those who are interested in growing their own food in their terrace garden or in their own kitchen garden space. So there is more options for in that area aspect. There is no in that area you can become an entrepreneur. You can earning in lakhs per month by pursuing to become an entrepreneur by yourself after your career in agriculture, graduation in agriculture. In organic farming, there is a I will tell you give an example of some one entrepreneur known as she's a beekeeping. You everyone aware about, right? So she is from Namakkal. She completed graduation in agriculture. So after that, she got training in honeybee cultivation, beekeeping. In beehives, we cultivate, we rear honeybees and we extract honey from it instead of going climbing mountains and trees. So it's one of the options. So Akshay is very much interested. He's asking many questions, but indirect message he's asking. So most of you not able to see it. So I will get back to your questions, Akshay. Uh, so just give me 2 minutes to complete my thing. She completed after completed graduation. She immediately started her entrepreneurial career by she is equipped with beekeeping cultivation. So she started beehives in 10, 15 places. So she started earning 30,000, 40,000 per month. by her own. Then gradually, now she's started earning 2.5 lakhs per month. Just uh, uh, only by beekeeping. How is she rear the honeys and sell it to Amazon, Instagram, and various platforms, and also she helps farmers to rear honeybees like her. So farmers having growing lot of crops. Additional to it, they are rearing honeybees. Right. So she itself purchase honey from the farmers and sell it. So like this, there are around more than 1 lakh uh, people are in need only for in India itself. Uh, but unfortunately, only less than 100 people are there like her as of now. So there are more options in agriculture for honeybee cultivation. It is there. There is a mushroom cultivation and there is a dairy farming, advanced dairy farming because many after our grandparents, even our parents have not continuing growing animals like livestock. So in dairy farming itself, more number of entrepreneurial need is there. More businesses are needs to be created because everyone needs. First thing we consume is the uh, milk, right? So it is very much needed. And organic farming. So in organic farming, nowadays people are even engineering graduates. Uh, so they are after their engineering, they lease out 2 or 3 acres and they do organic farming themselves. You don't believe? See, engineering graduates uh, uh, let their hands in agriculture fields, do farming by themselves and produce organic produce and sell it to the nearby homes, nearby things. So in organic farming, like this, career options, entrepreneurial options are available. And like Akshay have told, right, nanotechnology and lot of technologies. Myself, we are into a deep tech agriculture. We have been working in diagnosing crop pests by just a clicking of photograph by a farmer. It is available. And for agriculture graduates, one of the common option is starting their own agri clinics. For plants, for us humans, we have hospitals, we have medicals, but in agriculture, we unfortunately we don't have any medicals. We only have a shops where only merely a sales is happening. Uh, for example, if you if, if you if you are having a fever and if you approach a doctor, uh, they will only suggest for curing a fever, right? But what is happening in our industry is um, for plants might get only particular disease. Let's call it viral fever or bacterial fever. But in agriculture shops, what they are here, we don't have. Unfortunately, we don't have a doctor. So only shops are available for the farmers. When they approach for heart attack, also they are giving medicine. So that is what happening in the agriculture. So for agriculture, why? Because 97% of agricultural shops, seeds, selling seeds and fertilizers, it is not being run by agriculture departments. So that is the reason behind it. So, see, in India there are more than 1 lakh agriculture shops are there. 97,000 of them is not being run by agriculture graduates. So there is a lot of options for pursuing in entrepreneurship. Uh, if you want to pursue an entrepreneur in agriculture, I can suggest you go for agriculture. It's a very viable option. If you want to um, become an agriculture officer in the government, So I won't suggest it because there are already a lot of competition for this. So to pursue and to start your own business, start your own entrepreneurial journey, agriculture provides you n number of opportunities when compared to any other sector. So this is the so agriculture shops, agri clinics is not available in villages. So only shops are available. So agriculture graduates after their graduation, you get number of subsidies. Almost 90%, 80, 75% freely. Government gives you money for 10 lakh loan they provide you. Only 2.5 lakhs you need to repay. That too in 4 year term. So like these options are available to start your own agri clinics. In agri clinics, there are agri clinics uh, making turnover in 25 crores in block level itself. I'm saying so like that also there. So there is a lot of opportunities to earn economically higher as well as to do service to your farmers as well. Also, it's a very good sector. So this is the things. And last but not least, the UPSC. So UPSC, it's purely depend upon your interest. I myself, in my third year and fourth year, studied UPSC, studied for UPSC. But unfortunately, not unfortunately, luckily, I turned to agri entrepreneur. Uh, so in UPSC, how agriculture will help is around 25% of the syllabus, agriculture studies will help you. Not this soil and water, not this forestry will help. Only agriculture course will help. Be clear in it. Uh, and somehow environmental engineering courses will so, uh, and animal husbandry. So, why? Because there is an optional subject in UPSC mains. In UPSC mains, there is an optional subject. 500 marks out of 1,750 marks. 500 marks is for optional subjects itself. So there are two papers. So it is purely your option only. So, am I audible, man? Yeah, yes.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, yes. So in UPSC, 25% of syllabus in agriculture itself it will be covered. So if you are really interested in UPSC, agriculture is good option only. But you need to be really interested in agriculture also, because if you take agriculture as a optional subject, it is much more tougher. Agriculture optional subject is it's a very vast optional subject is nothing but what you have studied in your undergraduation in any field or medical or anything. Whatever you studied in your undergraduation, it will come in Indian Public Service Commission exams for IAS, IPS, IFS. Uh, you'll be having questions based on that only. So agriculture, of course, you are already studying 90 plus subjects in your 4 year 4 year term in agriculture, and compared to engineering, only 25 is there. Here, four times you have courses. In medical, we have only 25 to 30 courses are there. Subjects are there in the entire 5 years. Here you have 90 plus subjects are there. Only if you are very much interested in agriculture, also you want to pursue a career in UPSC, you can go for agriculture. Uh, Otherwise, you can study agriculture, but optional subjects you need to choose. There are a number of optional subjects, which is very easy, common for all. Sociology, uh, geography. So these are also agriculture graduates can get connected. Many agriculture graduates in Tamil Nadu are also successful IAS, IPS. So, yeah, thank you for the opportunity, ma'am. If you have any doubts, I can play it. So in the chat box,
Students, please raise your hand. I'll unmute one by one. If you have any doubts, please go ahead.
Avinash have asked what is the cutoff. So cutoff is in agriculture. It is same like the 4 subjects will be calculated, like science, biology, and maths, uh, physics, and chemistry. These 4 subjects will be calculated. So out of 200, how much you score is the cutoff. And there is a exam like after your 12th, there is an exam called ICAR exam. So now it is come under All India Entrance Examination itself. It comes under. So through that also you can get. Uh, After your 12th, if you want to study agriculture, everyone please apply for this All India Entrance Exam for agriculture. There is particularly for agriculture, it is available. There are around 90 plus universities are available in agriculture in the entire country. So you'll get options in the whatever courses which I have shared: animal husbandry, horticulture, agriculture, agri engineering, dairy technology. So everything, environmental engineering. So you'll get 10 options. And for Tamil Nadu, so if you want to apply for Tamil Nadu, there is a TNU counseling. Through counseling, TNU counseling, you have to apply. 2 options. One is ICAR, ICR counseling. Another is for that ICR counseling, you need to apply for the All India Entrance Examination for agriculture. And for Tamil Nadu, there is a no, particularly for not only Tamil Nadu, for even Andhra, Kerala, there is a Kerala Agriculture University, and Andhra, Angru University is available. Uh, for that state or CBSE mark itself, based cutoff is So yeah, Akshay have asked.
Akshay, please unmute. I have given you the access.
So cutoff, it is a minimum cutoff 190 plus is you will be getting into very good colleges if you score 190 plus or 185 plus. Otherwise, you'll be getting new colleges only. Cutoff, I'm saying.
Akshay, please go ahead with your question.
So meanwhile, Avinash have asked. Okay, my aim is to study agri from 6th standard. Oh, great, Avinash. I'm very happy to hear it. So in agriculture, yeah, from 6th standard itself, you have a deep interest means you can have, I don't know which field you are interested, but in entrepreneurship as well as in research, you can do a lot of wonders in agriculture.
Vigashini, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am. So, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, how
good
many
evening,
years
Vikas.
would it take to complete PhD, sir?
Yeah, PhD, it takes generally it's 3 years, but only 25% people have completed in 3 years. It will take some 6 months extra to 1 year extra. That's 3 years. Uh, 3 years, Vikas. 3 to 4 years you can complete.
Any other doubts, children?
And in also you'll be having options in to study in foreign universities as well. In one of the major destinations for agriculture, Indian agriculture graduates is Italy, Germany, US, and Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and United Arab Emirates. So here they are looking for experts from Indian, also in Africa. One of my juniors who have placed recently in 18 lakhs package. He pursued agribusiness management in Noida. He's from Andhra. Uh, so he's my junior in LPU, Early Professional University. So in Africa itself, also for Indian agriculture graduates, there is a lot more demand apart from India. Best college in Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu Agriculture College, Agriculture University. Yeah. And in every state, there is a state agriculture universities. In Kerala, KU, Kerala Agriculture University, Karnataka, UAS, Dharwad, Mandya, in these places it's available. In Tamil Nadu, it's a very, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University is very standard. In Punjab, in India, TNAU and PAU, Punjab Agriculture Universities, these are traditional colleges. It's the best colleges in the entire country. Also in the entire in world level also it's the best. Thank you for the
So there is
motivation.
a question from Vaishnavi. She's asking whether it is good to study genetics in India or foreign country.
Yeah, yes, sir. So yes, Vaishnavi, it is very good to study in India genetics. In India genetics, we have been as a country in this sector, we have been in the top 5 places in the world. So I can suggest what my friends have done based on their experience. So they studied genetics in UG and they pursued genetics in selective colleges in foreign, like in Netherlands. Number one college for agriculture is a Wageningen University. It's in Netherlands. So they went to pursue a career in genetics in Netherlands and also in Australia. So UG you can do here, PG you can do there, or else in PhD you can explore foreign universities. Yeah. PG also in plant breeding, TNU is very best. UAS like Karnataka, Dharwad, it's a very good destination, and also uh, 7 campuses in India. It's very best for genetics and plant breeding.
So she also wants to know which college is best for genetics and plant breeding.
So yeah, genetics and plant breeding colleges in Tamil Nadu, it is best. Genetics and plant breeding in masters only it is available mostly. In UG, I don't know exactly in which college. I can share with your institute the college list and course wise. Will share with them. But for masters, Karnataka, PAU, Punjab Agriculture University, and Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, and Kerala Agriculture University. So these 5 campuses are best for pursue genetics in planning. In masters, I'm saying.
Sir, Akshay
And
has
yeah.
his doubt. Yes, sir. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, also in foreign, it's a Wageningen University. There are number of around 7 universities, very premium universities are there. So for genetics and planning, Wageningen is the number one. It's in Netherlands. But to pursue that economically also, I need to be.
Okay, sir. So Akshay's doubt is what is the hardest point in agriculture and why is India the best country for agriculture?
Yeah, India, why is the best country is in your uh, school studies also you get an answer. Like here we have a diverse climates. Like I studied in Punjab. In Punjab, we can grow um tropical crops as well. Also, the cool climate crops. Half of the year, cool climate is more prevalent in Punjab. In Tamil Nadu, we have a number of Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats hilly areas. We are working in hilly areas where cabbage, cauliflower, like this hill crops. In Ooty also, we have been a lot of customers where carrot, beetroot, these crops also we can grow here in Tamil Nadu. Also, we can grow hot crops like paddy, sugarcane also it can be grown. But when you compare other countries, uh, let's take United Arab Emirates. Only the cool climate crops cannot be grown. Wheat and it cannot be grown, and water source is not available there. So paddy is of course not able to grow. Here we have that much of rich sources. We have so diverse climatic zones we have in India, where we have around 117 climatic zones. In agriculture, it is divided into majorly 7 climatic zones. Also, there is a micro level climatic zones are also available. So, all these 7 agroclimatic zones are not available in all the countries. Only 2 or 3 are available. But in our country, all these climatic zones are available. So, that is a reason why India is the best for agriculture. I hope your doubt is clear. So, sir, which sector is backbone of Indian economy? Akshay, you know, and you are asking, it's agriculture only. So, what is the Roshan is asking? What is the minimum mark for 12th to opt agriculture? Yeah, Roshan, it is cut off. Uh, Two option. One is if you score good in this all India entrance exam in entrance exam for agriculture. That is one. That is ICR exam. Um, Another is in 12th standard cutoff anywhere above 190, 180 is good. Good to get place in good colleges. Again, there is a reservations also there. So in overall 185 plus is good. You can place in very good colleges. What is the most problems? Yeah, Akshay, we can uh, connect in after this session as well if you want. So most problems faced by farmers in agriculture. Yeah, that is right. Uh, if we get fever and all, we have get access to um, doctors or at least medical shops. We no need to approach medical shop directly. Should first approach the doctor only. But we have this access. But in agriculture, farmers we only have a shops. So farmers don't get right solutions to their crops. So that is a major core problem of all the problems. And labor availability is not there. So for agriculture implements, to introduce new implements, agriculture engineering, drones, you see right, drones and seed sowing machines. Simple machines also not accessible to the farms. Like only tractor is there, except a tractor. You name whatever, it is not available to the accessible to the farmers. Seed sowing machine is not accessible to the farmer. Labor is not available. Seed sowing machine cut almost 1/4, 3/4 of the labor. It cuts the machines, but it is not available to the farmers. So accessibility to technologies, accessibility to agri clinics is the major problem. And then market. In market, there is no access. So that's why I told organic farming. If you do organic farming, you aggregate your village farmers produce, and you can be a single stop solution for farmers to sell their produce. So that is a major problem. One is accessibility and availability to the agri clinics, right advisory and all, under this agriculture implements and products. Another is a market. So this is a major.
So one student wants to know in which college you studied.
Yeah, I studied in LPU. Can type LPU, Lovely Professional University. It's also India's #1 private university in for agriculture. It's a best. Uh, if I'm becoming, I can become entrepreneur in this young age and able to um, be somewhat successful. It's one of the reason is I studied. I went out of Tamil Nadu,
I think
studied
all
in
their
LPU.
doubts are cleared, sir. You have any to share?
Yeah. Well, one in direct messages I got doubts, ma'am. One is what course would you suggest if you want to take up UPSC, sir? So UPSC, that's why Vigashini, it's depend on your interest. Course, if you are only interested in UPSC, you don't have any idea. There is lot of options related to UPSC, like political science, social science, history also one of the major thing, and geography. If you are interested in geography, can pursue course in geography also. Geography you have n number of options, but people are not releasing it. So for UPSC, these courses are best. If you are only interested in UPSC, but if you have interest in agriculture as well, you can go for agriculture. That should be. But if you have interest in engineering or anything else, you please pursue that. UPSC is different, and what you studied in your UG is different. You no need to confuse between both of it. If you want to become a doctor, you go for it. You can choose a geography as an optional subject and become an IAS officer. That's not an issue. But please don't choose medley for UPSC sake. It won't work. I share from my experience. Yes, so I hope I have cleared some of the notes. Sorry to take uh, more than what is the time allotted to me. Oh, Akshay is asking question like what are the most important tools in agriculture? Akshay, better we can connect after you can get a number from your representative, ma'am, faculty. We can. What UG course should we take to go on with agri clinic? Agri clinic, you must to go for agriculture or horticulture. BSc in agriculture or BSc in horticulture. To start an agri clinic. Vigasini, she have asked this question in a direct message.
Children, one more question and we'll wind up the session. You have any doubts?
Genetics and plant breeding okay for agri clinic. Yeah, I have told right. Genetics and plant breeding is also, but in UG you have to choose agriculture or horticulture. That is good. In masters you can go for genetics and plant breeding to start an agri clinic. Vigash. So she have asked in direct message.
Yeah. Is there any more questions, sir? Sir?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I don't have any questions.
No. Like you have received any questions from students? I'm asking.
Oh, okay, okay. No, no, ma'am. That's it. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time from your busy schedule. I'm sure your words of wisdom will guide our students in their growth and development, sir. Thank you once again, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, students. Have a great weekend.